real quick, if you ain't watching the game because you're watching me, guess what? You're doing good. You're doing good because don't watch them, watch me. Don't watch them, watch me, boy. Don't watch them, watch me, playboy. Don't watch them, watch me, boy. All right, I'm guessing. But seriously though, right now. Hey, we live now, really. Sitting comfortably with a 3-1 lead in the East. The Celtics just beat the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. I ain't gonna lie, with the Cleveland Cavaliers taking that second game, I thought these boys was gonna make it interesting. They damn near had me watching the games. Like for real, I ain't gonna cap. I've been asleep on the East. Damn near this whole playoff run. I've been asleep on the whole Eastern Conference. Besides the Knicks, anytime the Knicks playing, I'm tuned in. I don't care. Everybody else, I can care less about you. Everybody else, it is what it is. I've been asleep on the Eastern Conference since the Bucks lost. Don't come at me. The Bucks was my squad. All right. Hey, let your boy live now. Let your boy live. You feel me? At the end of the day, I want the Bucks to win, so don't forgive me for sleeping on the Eastern Conference. But more of the story is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I thought you was gonna make it interesting still in game 2. I really thought you was gonna make it interesting. Donovan Mitchell was looking good. Boy, you had some of them role players coming out, balling. You feel me? Jason Tatum was looking unlike Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown wasn't getting buckets. It was looking pretty sweet for Cleveland that second game. And then even last game, I ain't gonna cap. I almost turned that boy right back off. Because last game, hey, they ain't bring out the brooms, but hey, they got y'all up out of there quick. When I say quick, I mean quick. You feel me? The Celtics, they gonna go ahead and get Cleveland up out of here this series. Cleveland took a game. Respectfully, I give Cleveland that. But the fact that tonight, yes, the game was still close, but Donovan Mitchell didn't play. He had a calf injury. And they still damn near competed. They lost, I think, 109 to like 102, but the game really wasn't, that close throughout. If you watch the game, I even watched it because I was hoping something was going to happen interesting. But, when we talk about the East, you better grab a pillow, get ready to go to sleep. But seriously, though, with the Eastern Conference, man, and with the Cavs playing the Celtics, I thought the Cavs really was going to make it interesting, but I got the Celtics taking this series. All right, the series is over. The series is over. The Celtics are up 3-1. They need one more win. They're going back to Cleveland to play, and they're going to get that one more win. And Cleveland, I am sorry to tell you, but y'all might as well go ahead and pack your bags. Go ahead, get ready for Cancun. You had a nice run, but better luck next year. Better luck next year. You feel me? Moving on, because ain't too much else to talk about. Hopefully, Porzingis comes back for the Celtics the next round. I don't know if he's out, but we will see. Hopefully, he comes back next round because I feel like with them either competing against the Pacers or the Knicks, they might have their hands full because the Pacers, they don't seem like they're going to be an easy out. All right, the Pacers right now, they got the series tied 2-2 with the New York Knicks. I had the New York Knicks damn near bringing out the brooms, but the Pacers are showing me that they're a team to be reckoned with in the future for years to come because them young gunners, that boy Miles Turner, that boy, I can't even say his name, boy. I don't even want to mess it up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That boy with the last name that starts with an H and the first name that starts with a, you know who I'm talking about. But with the Pacers, man, they making the series interesting. Seriously, they are making the series interesting. And I am intrigued by the way that the Pacers are competing. The New York Knicks, I feel like they've run out of gas these last two games. You got to understand, the Knicks, the first round, they came out swinging. Jalen Brunson, damn near been balling. You feel me? But you got to understand that them legs low-key get tired now because you're playing back to back. You feel me? You playing every other night, but it's kind of like back to back because you're damn near playing the whole game. Most of the Knicks players, if you don't know, Tom Thibodeau has been playing these motherfuckers damn near the whole game. Like Josh Hart, that boy don't even come out. Josh Hart, he didn't play 48 minutes, like 48 times, boy. You feel me? Like Josh Hart probably didn't play 2-3 full games since, you feel me, they've been in the playoffs. So with the New York Knicks, I got them really doing a thing and finishing off this series versus the Pacers. I feel like after last night, they went ahead, they went to the bench early. You feel me? They said that this game is over. Y'all go ahead, rest your legs. So I feel like the New York Knicks in this next game, they going back home. You feel me? They gonna go ahead and do their thing. The New York Knicks, they gonna go ahead and do their thing. Jalen Brunson gonna damn near go for 40. I ain't gonna lie, he a walking 40 piece. So I got the New York Knicks finishing off this series. And my bad, y'all. I was going to hit on each team individually and tell you my picks, but I might as well just talk about every team. Ain't no need to go from there to there to there to there, come back all the way around just to there. Ain't no need for all that. So, my bad. But more of the story is the New York Knicks. I got them winning this series. The Pacers are making it interesting, though. The Pacers are giving the New York Knicks a run for their money. And, hey, I like it. I like this series, man. It's really getting interesting, and I'm really for it. Like, I'm all for it, if I'm being honest. Like, for them to be balling the way that they balling, and for the New York Knicks to be balling the way that they balling, this is a very, very fun and great series to watch because it's exciting basketball. It's not boring. It's not, expected to have an outcome every single time because you don't know who's going to win. You don't know who's going to show up. You don't know who's going to be ready to go. You feel me? You don't know who's going to go off for about 40 or 50. You feel me? This series is a very even series. That's why it's tied 2-2 right now. But I got the New York Knicks pulling it out because I feel like they got a little bit more firepower. And they got that boy Jalen Brunson. I'm not counting out Jalen Brunson until the fat lady sing. You understand me? Because Jalen Brunson, that boy been balling. That boy is a walking bucket. That boy's a bucket getter. If you don't know, he's a bucket. So I like the New York Knicks in this series. The Pacers, I feel like they might steal one more game. I feel like, so it's going to go to 7 games. You feel me? I envision it in my head, in my brain. I feel like it's going to go to 7 games. I feel like the New York Knicks, they're going to go ahead and win this game back at home. Then they're going to go to the Pacers in Indiana, and then the Pacers going to win there. And then they're going to come all the way back to New York for game 7. And guess what? That boy Brunson, boy, he going to go ahead and get in this bag. So I feel like this series is going to go to 7 games, which I think I predicted that 6 or 7. But I got the New York Knicks, man, and I feel like they're going to go ahead, seal a deal. Yes, the Mouse Turner, yes, that boy. Why I keep on fumbling every time I try to say his name. But you know what I'm talking about. That boy, they've both been playing really great basketball. The New York Knicks and the Pacers, this series has been very exciting, and I'm low-key happy because it's some good basketball being played. I low-key be hating on the Pacers, but I low-key want them to do good too. All right, I spent about four years out there in Indiana. If you don't know my history, don't know my background, don't know my story, yeah, your boy was an Indianian for a little bit. Not a long time, but for a little bit of time. You feel me? Don't judge me for that. It'd be like that. Everybody got that little stop in their life. That was one of my stops. Hey, talk about your mama. Don't talk about me. Play with your mama, boy. You understand me? But seriously, though, moving on, man. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Western Conference. It's getting serious. It's getting serious out here in the Western Conference. And right now, if you don't know, I'm watching a game as we speak. And I had to turn it off low key because, of course, I got to lock in. I got to give y'all these gems about every team. So, of course, I had to lock in for a second. But if you don't know, right now, this series is looking pretty good because OKC ain't going away. The Mavs ain't going away. And the Mavs are up 2-1 right now. This series is really looking very good and very well. Like it might go to 6 or 7 games. I can foresee it. I can see it. I can envision it. I can sniff it. I can smell it happening. You understand me? I believe that the Mavs will ultimately pull this series out. That boy Chet Holmgren, that boy CGA, Alexander, they've been getting their bag. OKC, they ain't going away without a fight. But Luka Doncic. That's not even how you say his name, but I'm close though. Luka Doncic. Hey, that boy Luka been getting in his bag, and so has Kyrie. If you don't know, right now the game is actually it's not tied. Why are they showing me? Boy, hold on. I might have to refresh your screen because I did pause it. Right now, the Mavs are leading up on OKC The Mavs have 71, and then OKC, the Thunder, they have 65. So right now, Dallas, they're up 6 points, and the Mavs are going to win the series. The Mavs are going to get the job. Oh, and Luka just threw speaking of Luka Doncic, that boy just threw a alley-oop. Yes, and now the lead is extended to 7. All right, the Mavs, I got them winning the series. Kyrie has been playing his ass off. He's been balling. Luka has been playing his ass off. He's been balling this series at least. He's been actually efficient. He's been shooting a good percentage. Kyrie has always been efficient throughout the whole playoffs. So I expected him to do his thuggy, and he's doing it. You feel me? And this series, it is a hell of a series. It's been back and forth. And OKC, they stole that game for a reason. I didn't think that the Mavs was going to sweep them. I didn't think that the Mavs was going to beat them in 5. I knew that this was going to be a back and forth series. I knew that this series was going to be a series to watch, and I knew that this series was going to be a series that everybody had their eyes on, because either team, low-key, who either win or lose this series, they're going to be back next year. And the year after that. And the year after that. And maybe even the year after that. But you got to understand this. With the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves playing each other, whoever win between them two, though, that's going to be the team that is going to go to the NBA Finals. You want to know why? Because they battle tested. They have been battle tested. Not saying the Mavs ain't been battle tested. Not saying OKC hasn't been battle tested. But OKC is very young. And then the Mavs, I don't think they match well against goddamn Denver, or they match well against the Timberwolves. And nor do I think OKC match well against Denver or match well against the Timberwolves. I think OKC, they would probably match better against the Timberwolves. But the Timberwolves definitely still got size. OKC with Chet Holmgren, that boy thin now. That boy like some Thin Mints. You feel me? That boy thin. He ain't gonna be able to bang with Rudy Gobert and be able to bang with that boy Cat. If Cat actually stops shooting threes and get his ass down on the block for once. That's another story for another day. We're gonna talk about it here soon. Be cool. But I really see that whoever wins the series, ultimately, they will lose. So either OKC or the Mavs, they will lose. They, once again, will lose in the next round. I don't want to continue to say it, but they will lose in the next round, because I low-key had Denver coming out of the West. But after seeing what the Timberwolves was doing, I switched sides. Yeah, boy, switch sides now. I don't do it too often, but I do it, when money's on the line, and I've been putting that money on the T-Wolves. So, hey, y'all let me down last game, but we ain't got to talk about that. All right, I'm going to let y'all live. You feel me? Just make it up. Hey, Cat. Hey, Anthony. Hey, come on now. My pockets was hurting. I put a lot of money on y'all now. Come on now. I need y'all to come through. Don't let me down now. But seriously, though. So, with the Mavs and OKC, I see the Mavs winning this series. Right now, the Mavs are actually up. It's the fourth quarter with 9 minutes left. The Mavs are up 76-70 right now. I see the Mavs finishing off this game, going up 3-1 on OKC. OKC is just too young right now, but this is going to help them in the future with their experience. This is going to help Shaq. And this is going to help Alexander. Y'all know what I'm talking about. SGA. This is going to help SGA get some experience in the playoffs under his belt. And man, that team going to be here for years to come. They got some pieces. They just have to continue to build around SGA, because they have their franchise player. They got even Chet Holmgren. They got some pieces over there in OKC now, and they can be good for some years. You feel me? For some years. But it's just about how they play it. But regardless, moral of the story, like I said, I got the Mavs, but I envision them losing versus whoever wins between this next series that I'm about to talk about. So, switching on to the last topic of the night. Yes, tonight I'm keeping it short and simple and sweet. I was going to talk that Drizzy and Kendrick talk later too, but I'm going to say that for next episode because who knows? Y'all might get another nightly. Hey, you might get another nightly Gemz or Relly. Hey, it might be coming back later on this week. I can't say too much. I don't want to spoil it, but I did. So who knows? You know that Kendrick, that Kendrick Drake beef, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, boy. But we're gonna talk about that later on this week. So make sure you stay tuned. But staying on topic, NBA Weekly, the Denver Nuggets playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. So if you don't know about this series, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they won 2 straight games in convincing fashion. But now they lost 2 straight games in convincing fashion. So what is going to be the common denominator between these two teams? Right now it's tied 2-2. They're going back to play in Denver. This series, I said that it was going to go to 6 or 7 games. Now I see it going to 7. Why? Because that boy Anthony Edwards ain't going. That boy Jamal Murray ain't going. But specifically with that boy Anthony Edwards, he's coming into his own. And if he can, these next 2 or 3 games, really get in his bag and solidify the deal, he might just be him. I'm just saying. But that's another topic for another day because right now the series is tied 2-2. They just lost 2 straight games. I don't know what to expect now because the Timberwolves look like they were outmatching, outpowering, damn near wanted it more than the Denver Nuggets those first 2 games. Now, the Denver Nuggets has flipped the switch and said, hey, we didn't have our backs against the walls before. We didn't been here, done that. We got the championship pedigree. We didn't already did this before. We came back multiple times versus the Lakers in the first series. We didn't came back now and tied the series 2-2. So the Nuggets are ready. The Nuggets want the smoke. The Nuggets are here for the smoke. You feel me? And we got to see if the Timberwolves going to be able to match it. Because right now, guess what? Yeah, the Timberwolves, those first 2 games, they came out and pop, slapped the Denver Nuggets in the mouth. Now the Denver Nuggets that came back and with a counter, with a left and a right. You feel me? So, hey, it's going to get interesting, man. It's going to get definitely interesting in these next few games. I got the Timberwolves winning tomorrow, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. Because Denver, they showed that they got backbone now. They showed that, hey, we won a championship last year. We have arrived. We've been them. We ain't letting y'all sweep us. We ain't letting y'all knock us out here just like that. So this series is going to come down to the wire. This series, I feel like it's definitely going to go 6 or 7 games. I wanted to go 7 because I just like great basketball and I love this series. But if the Timberwolves win next game, I feel like that boy Cat going to come out that following game and close him out on his home court. We going to see. We going to see. This series is getting interesting. Right now, like I said, it's tied 2-2. I got the Timberwolves winning tomorrow, but hey, I'm not putting no money on it because I lost me some money last time. I can't do that. I can't do it 2 times in a row now. You got to make me a believer. Come on now. Come on. Hey, come on. Look out for your boy now. I need a couple 3. Come on now. But seriously though, with this series, man, Cat, the reason why they've lost these last 2 games, if I'm being honest, if I'm really giving y'all a deep analysis, Cat, aka Towns, so Karl Anthony Towns, you have to get your ass on the block, dog. Yeah, you could call ISO. Yeah, you can shoot some goddamn threes. You got a nice mid-range, but hop your big ass on the goddamn block. You damn near 7'8". Hop your ass down there and go ahead and get a couple buckets. Then you can go ahead and start stretching the floor, pulling up from 3. But go ahead and get started on the box, man. Tire out that boy Yoke. Because if you don't get that boy Yoke tired, and he could just come on offense and he could just fillet every time down the court, that's a problem. Yoke proved last game that, hey, I was an MVP for a reason. They ain't give me this MVP just for fun, just for shits and giggles. I'm him, and I've been him. So, Cat, you got to compete with that boy. Go Bear. You just won your goddamn 4th defensive player of the year that you didn't deserve, in my opinion. They could have gave it to Anthony Davis, but that's another topic for another day, and we ain't gonna go there. But y'all got two big ass motherfuckers who need to go ahead, get their ass on the block, defend like a motherfucker, and get the job done. The Timberwolves, y'all are still in the driver's seat. At the end of the day, y'all came out and y'all punched them in the mouth 2 straight games. Now they didn't pimp slapped you. They said, what? Get up out of here, boy. Oh, yeah, we ain't going out like that. So, what are you going to do now? Cat, those first 2 games, you were balling. You at least put up 20 a game. Last game, you had 13 and 11. You can't do nothing with that. It ain't bad, but it ain't good. You in the playoffs, you playing Yoku. Damn near averaging, damn near triple dub a game. Come on now. Come on. Come on. You got to have some type of superstars who can neutralize the other superstar. So that way, some of your role players, like how that boy Gordon, Aaron Gordon, he good for a damn near a game of series where he just coming out. That boy had like 27, 5, and 7. Damn near he was trying to go for a triple dub last game. He good for about one of them. He good for about one of them every series. That boy was in his bag. So we need somebody from the Timberwolves to go ahead and get in their bag. Conley, can you get in your bag? We know Ant gonna do what he's supposed to do. We know Cat, you gonna get your points. We know that. But I need you to go ahead and get a little bit more points. I need you to be more of an impact. I need you to go ahead, hop on that block a couple times. I ain't saying a lot. I'm just saying a few times. Now that you ain't got to do it too often. Just a few times. Just every once in a while. Every blue moon. Go ahead and hit me with the shim, with the dream shake. You feel me? Do a little something for me. You feel me? Give me the Korean sky hook if you got to. I don't know if you got that in your bag. You don't got that in your bag. You really don't. Nobody got that in their bag. But I eat for effort. I want to see. All right, hop your big ass down there on that block. All right. But seriously though, to sum it all up, coming out of Eastern Conference, for the Eastern Conference finals matchup, I envision the New York Knicks playing the Celtics. And coming out of the West for the Western Conference matchup, I envision the Timberwolves playing the Mavs. But I wouldn't go wrong, and I wouldn't be wrong if I said Denver versus the Mavs, but I got the Mavs winning, period. Let's go ahead and check on this Mavs game real quick before I let y'all up out of here. So it's still 9 minutes to go. In the game, the Dallas Mavericks are up 76-20. So I said 76-20. The Dallas Mavericks, they are up 76 to 70. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 20. But anyway, this series is going to come down to the wire. This series will go 7 games, and I'm here for it. All right. I just told you my matchups, who I got coming out of the Eastern Conference, who I got coming out of the Western Conference. Now, without further ado, drum roll, please. We got out of here. Nah, we ain't. I got one more topic to touch on, y'all. And it's my leakers, a.k.a. the LA Lakers. They still talking about hiring this boy, JJ Redick, man. They still talking about playing with my team. Why are they trying to do this? JJ, I like you, dog. I really do. But I need me a real coach. I don't want LeBron to get another ring. But I want us to at least look like we trying to win another ring. You feel me? Give me the illusion that we're trying to win another ring. Because I don't want him getting more than him. You say, I got to point the ball. Got that jersey. I got to go to there. You feel me? I don't want LeBron to get more rings than Kobe. I got to be honest. I'm biased. It'd be like that. But I want us to at least look like we're trying to. And if we hire this boy, JJ Redick, man, LeBron, you might as well don't even come back, boy. You might as well go ahead right off into the sunset, or hey, tell somebody to pick up Bronny and hey, I'm coming over there with y'all. Because guess what? If they pick up JJ Redick, shit. I mean, if AD and LeBron, if they buy into JJ Redick as a head coach, and if they buy into what he's saying and what he's preaching, if they actually listen, and I think it can work. If you have your star players buy into the new coach, but he's never coached before. He's never been an assistant. Why are we even entertaining his ass? We need a real coach in LA. We've been switching coaches damn near more than Kim Kardashian switching men. Come on now. You know she got the you know she playing Russian roulette over there. Come on. Shit. How the hell we letting her beat us? Shit. God damn, boy. You can't keep nothing in LA, boy. What the man? Tired of switching all these goddamn coaches, man. Can I get a real coach? Please. JJ, I like you. I really do. But if I'm being honest, we need some stability in LA. We could have had Lou. We could have had Sweet Lou. But he went down to the basement. He went to go play with them boys. You feel me? The LA Clippers. Because we ain't want to pay him. And we want to tell him that we had the coach with me, him, and him. That's what we told Sweet Lou. And then now you doubling back trying to get Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou ain't going nowhere. He good down there. They finna get a new stadium. He finna be the head coach over there for a little minute. Come on now. The Clippers, they gonna pay him whatever he wants. They is not finna let the Lakers get him. And if I'm him, I'm not finna spend a block when y'all ain't even want to give me my worth the first time. Yeah, y'all got LeBron. You got my former player over there. Yeah, I know I can coach them up. Yeah, I know I can probably get them to a championship. But if I'm Ty Lue, I'm cool. Y'all blew it. You could have had me. You wanted to play, so I went down to the team in the basement. Guess what? They finna pay me handsomely. And guess what? We finna be in a new stadium. And I might be able to stay here for a good 10 or 15 years moving forward. I can foresee it. Ty Lue, I wish we would have got you. JJ Redick, you better stay your ass home because I don't want you. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want a real coach. I'm interested in it because guess what? If we did get JJ, that boy LeBron ain't getting another ring. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be a hater. I'm gonna be a little hater. Hey, but it be like that. But if we don't get him, when we actually get a legitimate coach, hey LeBron, come on, man. I want you to at least compete for a ring. I want us to at least look like we competing for real. If we get JJ Redick, I know you. We might as well just fucking get Bronny. We might as well fucking keep LeBron in the league for a couple more years. Tell Bryce to bring his ass on too when he come in the league in 2-3 years. We gonna have it. We just gonna be chilling in LA for the next couple of years, just being fucking bad and watching LeBron play with his kids. I'm cool with that too. That'll be cool. But I ain't trying to be bad. We need a coach, a real coach. Stop playing with me, Jeannie Buss. You better stop playing now. Stop listening to everybody else. You listen to what your daddy would do. What would your daddy do? You know what he would do. You'll get your ass a real goddamn coach in there. Stop playing, man. Entertaining fucking JJ Redick. I like you, JJ, but hell no. Hell no. No. Hell no. I'll be asking it. But seriously, though, I want the Lakers to actually be good for years to come. And I know LeBron, he on his last leg. Not really, because he just came off of averaging 25, damn near triple dub. Like, LeBron is LeBron. You feel me? He's him. But all I'm saying is we only got a small window with LeBron right now. Probably got one more year to legitimately compete for an NBA championship with LeBron James before his ass walk out the back door and go play with his son for real somewhere else. So the Lakers, you better get a coach. You better find somewhere. Shit, damn to come grab me. Shit, if you talk about JJ Redick, shit, I ain't never coached before either, but shit, I can learn. Hey, but man, without further ado, man, I'm starting to cut up. I didn't take my glasses off, man. You know when the glasses come off, man, the pod is going nowhere fast. No, I'm playing. But seriously, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all always coming back on the Golden Gems podcast, man. You tuned in to a hell of an episode with your boy Relly. Hey, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure. I love you. I appreciate you. If you need some gems just about life, go ahead and you rewind it. Hit the rewind. You feel me? Go to the beginning of this video, and I guarantee you're going to have gems that'll last you for the rest of this week and some weeks to come. I promise you. I dropped a lot of jewels. I dropped a lot of gems at the beginning of this episode, talking about self-confidence, talking about life. I also talked about my disclaimer. At the end of the day, man, let me say this again. When you come to the Golden Gems podcast, expect to see Relly either cutting up, expect to see me on my corporate-ish, talking about wealth, talking about stocks, and talking about, some real life-ish that can bring some money to your pockets. Or it's going to be me motivating you. I'm either going to be motivating you, I'm going to either be cutting up on this motherfucker, or I'm going to be on my corporate-ish. You're going to get all three. I don't care what you think. I don't care. If you don't know me, guess what? You'll never know how I act in real life. bro, I like to cut up. I get on here to cut up, and I get on here to have fun and live my best life. So if you got a fucking problem with it, they go to unfollow button. You got a fucking problem with it, they go to unsubscribe button. At the end of the day, this is my platform. I'm gonna do what the I want. You feel me? So if I want to cut up on here, if I want to curse, I'm gonna curse. I'm sorry. Sometimes, hey, I gotta be politically correct. Sometimes I can't do it all the time. Sometimes I gotta watch what I say. But hey, at the end of the day, even with the Drake ish, bro, like I was having fun, bro. I was living my best life. That is not how I act on the regular. That is not how I really am out here in these streets. But I am an actor too. I do act in my spare time. I do write music. I do a little bit of everything, goddamn it. And y'all didn't know that, but now you do. Might even hit some a little. Hey. I can't talk too much. I can't say too much. No. We can't. I wasn't supposed to disclose that. I wasn't supposed to disclose that, but it's okay. But seriously, man, it's a lot of different things coming on the Golden Gems podcast, man. Like I said, you're going to get a lot of different versions of me on here. You never know which version you're going to get. So always stay tuned. Always come back for more, man. And hey, I got a lot of special things coming, man. It's a one-man fucking team right now. You know, I got to put the team on my back. And that's what the hell I'm going to continue to do. That's what I've always done. So until we get from here to up there, guess what? Hey, we're going to keep on climbing. We're going to keep on striving. You feel me? And I appreciate y'all always tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all coming back. And like I said, man, expect to get everything on here. Expect to laugh. Expect to get fucking motivated. Expect to be happy. Expect to learn more about sports. Expect to just sit back and relax and just enjoy, you feel me, what I got to say. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to say something wild here once in a while. But that's for all shits and giggles, man. Like at the end of the day, I love life. I love living. You should love living. You should love life. When you create your own platform, which you can do, have fun with it, man. At the end of the day, life is not promised. So what the hell is we all serious for? What the hell is we always worried about everything for? Life ain't promised. So live your best life. Live your life to the fullest. Bro, ain't nobody ever gonna be able to tell me what to do and what not to do. Because guess what? I'm gonna be able to live with the consequences of my actions, and I'm gonna live for me every single day of every single moment. Because if I'm not living for me, who else gonna live for me? If I'm not living my true self, if I'm not living my truth, who else gonna live my truth for me? That's why I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna cut up. I'm gonna do everything under the sun. But know it's coming from a good place, and know that at the end of the day, I love you. I appreciate you. And hey, let me get off my soapbox. But seriously though, come and expect gems of all kinds. You understand me? That's why it's called the Golden Gems. What is he podcast, man? You never know what you're gonna get. So hey, without further ado, make sure you're sending this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend, friend of another friend, little cousin, little Susie, little Johnny, little Timmy, and don't forget about little Joanna. You know she just moved to the street. You make sure she getting these gems too. And you know it was just Mother's Day. You know it was just Mother's Day. And you know what? Your grandmama said she wanted these gems too. So guess what? Make sure you're sending them to her too. You feel me? But without further ado, thank you for tuning into the Golden Gems. What is he? Podcast. I love you. I appreciate you. And hey, make sure you come back for more, man, because, hey, we just getting started. And if you want the Drake and Kendrick beef, you want a little bit more of that? Hey, guess what? Your boy got that coming up for you later on this week. So make sure you tune in for that. But, hey, without further ado, I love you. I appreciate you. Stay blessed. And, hey, make sure you're living your best life. And, hey, make sure you have that self-confidence because it starts with you. You feel me? You feel me? Guess what? We out. Deuces. Yeah. Straight like that. Hey, we live now, really.